The third blessing of Amidah is the Kedusha when we say the repetition in a minyan. When you're davening alone, it gets truncated to just 2 lines. And it's about God's holiness, and it echoes the Merkava mysticism I talked about in an earlier video, where we're actually trying to pretend to be angels and ascend to heaven and get a glimpse of God. And so we stand with our feet together without moving in a way that's more intense than in any other part during the service. And when we say Kadosh, 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 we raise up on our tiptoes like the angels, kind of ascending up to heaven. And then we move into the blessing that is about Shabbat. And I want to say 2 things about that. First, it starts out, Yismach Moshe v'matnat chelko. Moses rejoiced in receiving the Torah, which I always love, because how beautiful is that the emotion that's first ascribed to Moses is not awe, is not trembling, is not responsibility, it's joy. He's so happy to have gotten the Torah and then to be able to teach it to the people of Israel. Which is a thing I'd love for us to be able to emulate on a daily basis. And then the text goes on to say God didn't give Shabbat to the other nations of the world or to those who worship idols. And this always gives me some pause, because I don't like to gloat and think, look at us Jews, we're so important. So sometimes I rush through that paragraph, or I say it a little bit more quietly. But the flip side of that is that I actually do believe Shabbat is one of the great gifts that Jews have given the world. The idea of a day of rest was revolutionary in its day and remains revolutionary today in our capitalist society. And so if we think about it less as gloating, like, nah, we got the Torah, we got Shabbat and you didn't, and more like, look at this great ethical teaching that we the Jews received and we're not able to spread to the entire world and share, then I actually start to feel better about it. And that is the middle of the Amidah.